Okay, guys, I'm gonna be the guide for the troops. I've never been this far in the jungle, but I do know the layout of the land, and so I think I can be of some help.
Okay, just be careful. We don't want any casualties if we can at all help it.
Oh, I will, believe me. I feel I'm responsible for the troops, even though in reality I'm not. But that's my mindset anyway.
Marina, what do you think of the idea of Daphne and I taking to the air and doing some scouting? They'd see me, of course, but Daphne can stay hidden for the most part.
I guess one of my new abilities is that I can change sizes. I can be a full-sized human or shrink down to the size of an actual wasp or firefly.
Just watch out for those pterodactyls if you shrink in size. Don't want you getting eaten.
No worries. I'll stay my normal size but fly high enough that they don't see me. Also, another of my new abilities is the ability to fly without wings that buzz. That's a nice change.
I really wish they could get me to fly as well. I know that isn't really part of my arachnid persona, but it would still be nice. I'm going to have to talk to Jack and see if that can somehow be arranged.
Well, I can fly, but have to become a fireball to do so. And it's only for short bursts. Plus, it's a little hard to be stealth when you're a fireball flying through the sky.
Okay, people, let's get moving. You two take to the air and radio us if you see anything. We also need to go scout out that lab at some point. But right now, we need to be aware of another attack and keep searching for their main stronghold, especially where they keep their military equipment.
The choppers came from the south, so I would bet they're somewhere close to the Likuala swamp. That would be the perfect place to hide stuff since it's such a large area.
Okay, Travis, let's roll. Guys, we'll definitely let you know if we spot anything.
Okay, guys, be careful. I know you will, but we all need reminders at times.
Daphne, look down directly below. Looks like some kind of structure covered up by vines and debris. Let's go check it out.
Okay, I see it. All right, let's check it out. Watch out for any booby traps.
Since I don't have boobies, I'm not too worried.
Always have to be the smartass, don't you? Okay, after you, Dragon Butt. Wow. Looks like this hasn't been used in years.
Nope. Looks like old-type construction as well. Definitely isn't a modern structure. You want to alert the others?
I think it's worth checking out, so yeah. I'll send them the coordinates so they can meet us here.
Okay, people, Daphne and Travis have found something. They sent the coordinates, so let's hoof it up there and meet them.
What did they find exactly?
They're saying it's an old abandoned building that's been abandoned for years. Not sure if it's connected with the enemy group or not, but worth investigating.
Here in the jungle, you never know, right? Could be nothing, but could also be a major clue.
I guess we'll find out when we get there. Okay, guys, let's go inside and check it out. Watch out for traps or devices that may be set up to defend the building.
Wow, this is cool. Also looks to be very old.
Absolutely, wait. What is this over here?
Ancient carvings, maybe notes for whatever was going on here?
Talk about shades of the Flintstones, writing on stone tablets. Definitely not modern technology.
I wonder if Mbali is familiar with this kind of writing. We have no way of knowing how old the text is.
Mbali, I'm sending you the coordinates where we are. Have the troops stand down for a while. We need your expertise on something, so get here as fast as you can.
Okay. Looking at the coordinates, we aren't that far away from you guys. I'll be there directly.
Okay, Mbali, you see what we see. Looks to be 3 different kinds of writing on each slab or tablet or whatever they are.
I do not understand all of the words. Just a few of them. It speaks of testing. Although I don't understand enough of the words to know what they were testing. There are symbols on this one that record their actions, which shows them working on whatever it was.
Testing? Now that has me really curious. What were they testing? I know you don't know that. Just a rhetorical question.
The second one has a few words I understand. It says there is danger, but it doesn't explain what the danger is.
Okay, so whatever their testing was for, they considered it dangerous. Or at least that's the inference I get. Could be 2 separate issues as well, I guess.
I'd be willing to bet they go together. Just a hunch on my part.
Okay, this third tablet says, we must stop and we must run. But there are no other words I understand, or pictures to say what they were running from.
Okay, so on that one with the pictures, does it show any indication of what they might be running from?
The picture shows 3 men, all facing the same direction. Or it could possibly be one person, but showing the one person running. The picture to the right looks like it could be a serpent or dragon. It has a head like a serpent and a tongue sticking out.
I'm wondering if they could be depicting a dinosaur of some type. Maybe they hadn't encountered any yet, but then did so and decided they needed to get the hell out of Dodge.
I don't think so. I encountered many dinosaurs just in my short ventures into the jungle, and it wasn't anywhere this deep. I think they would have seen many of them being this far in the jungle.
So could the picture of the serpent head with the tongue be depicting something else, as a type of symbolism?
That would be impossible to determine. We don't know how old these writings are. We know they are ancient, but how ancient we have no way of knowing.
I say we take photographs of the tablets and send them to Jack to hand over to linguistic experts to see if they can figure it out. It could be a real key to what we're doing.
Doing that now, Nancy. I put urgent on the request.
I have to say, this venture is becoming far more interesting than I anticipated. I will have to say, though, that the idea of this area of the Congo being unexplored is a total farce.
That's for sure. Unexplored as far as people who write books and articles are concerned, but far from the truth, as we've experienced.
Perfect place for a covert operations, though. There's absolutely nobody to patrol or police what goes on in the jungle, which makes it even more imperative that we are able to find the main operational facility and destroy it.
Guys, I already got a response from Jack. This is what one of the linguistic experts says. Snakes often represent chaos, danger, or untamed forces in many cultures. The creature could symbolize a primal or uncontrollable force the men are fleeing from, perhaps representing the dangers of meddling with nature or forbidden knowledge.
Interesting. Meddling with nature or forbidden knowledge? Could that be connected to whatever they were testing?
Could very well be. He also says this. The image could symbolize humanity trying to escape the repercussions of their own actions, such as environmental destruction or unethical experiments. He says, in some mythologies, like the Greek myth of the Hydra, serpents guard sacred or forbidden places. The fleeing men might represent intruders who dare to trespass and are being punished.
I don't see any sacred places around here. Maybe we should snoop around and see what else we can find.
I think that whoever carved these tablets didn't do it for themselves, but for others to find. They are probably warnings to others who would find this place in the future.
Now, it's getting spooky. But from what the expert says, that makes me think there is some connection between this place and some other forbidden place. Maybe this building was constructed to camouflage something else that's hidden.
Travis, you find anything yet? I think Moira makes an excellent point.
Funny you should ask. I think I found a hidden door in the wall here. I'm pretty sure it's an entrance of some kind, but I have no idea how to open it, obviously.
I could just knock it down, but I'd hate to do that to this place. It's a relic that should be preserved. But there has to be some way of opening the door. Otherwise, it wouldn't be there.
I think I know how to open the door. Let's see if I'm right. I need someone to help me move this slab, though.
No problem. Is the button underneath the slab?
I think the slab is the button. I think moving it will trigger the door. I could be wrong, but it's worth a try.
I'd say that was a pretty good guess. Now the next question is, who's brave enough to enter first?
I'm the leader, so it's on me to go first. Not necessarily my first choice, but I feel I need to set the example.
We're all with you, Marina. They mess with one of us. They mess with all of us.
Wow, that was original. But yeah, I guess it's true just the same.
Don't make me kick your ass, Travis. You know I could, even if you turned dragon.
Better pack your lunch, girlie. But right now I'm watching out for flying darts or other mechanisms designed to kill us.
You watch too many Harrison Ford movies, my friend. But now you have me looking out for traps, too.
Maybe there have been no traps or gadgets because they didn't expect anyone to find the secret doorway or figure out how to open it.
Times like this make me miss my cozy little apartment back in the States. Nothing weird ever happened there, unlike here.
Yeah, but that's so boring. I love this. It's like being in an adventure movies, except in this one we could get killed.
Way to be reassuring, Kat. I'm siding with Moira on this one.
Okay, so what the hell is this? Talk about getting strange. It looks like some kind of portal. I thought those only existed in movies.
You and me both, Daphne. It's like some kind of optical illusion. Doesn't even look real. But we're seeing it.
The question is, what's on the other side? Marina, you going to be the brave one and walk through the whatever it is?
I'm wondering if I can just peek my head through this blue gunk and see if I can tell what's there.
I'm wondering if what's on the other side is what made the men run who made the tablets.
But this building has to be centuries old. Whatever made them run couldn't possibly still be there. Could it?
No way to answer that, since we don't know what's on the other side. So there's only one way to answer that question.
I usually never procrastinate, but I have to admit, this has me a little nervous.
It's a good thing I went poop about a half hour ago.
You did? Where? I don't want to step in it, or smell it for that matter.
I sure hope you buried it or covered it up, Travis.
Oh yeah, like I'm the only one who ever has to poop? What? You girls hold it in for months at a time?
Now that's what I call talking shit. Whoa, for real.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna pop my head in there. If I come back without a head, someone please go retrieve it.
If you come back without a head, I highly doubt you'll care about retrieving it. And I doubt even more that anyone's going to go retrieve it.
Okay, this is nuts. You know we have to go through here to get to the bottom of things. So I'm gonna count to 3, or maybe 10. No, I'm counting to 3, and then I'm going all in. Keep your fingers crossed.